Let me tell you something I wish somebody had told me on my first day. Being a spy is nothing like you see on TV. Showdowns in exotic locales, death-defying car chases, seemingly limitless food and beverage per diems. Those days are over. What we deal with is the collection and manipulation of information, plain and simple. And thanks to the wonders of telephone communication, we don't even have to leave our desks anymore. Is it fun? Not really. Does it pay well? Well, that depends on how long you've been here. But listen, if you keep your head down and do what's asked of you, 15, 20 years down the line, you could have a nice looking corner office just like this one. Heated underground parking, too. Not too shabby, is it?
When I signed up here, I was kinda hoping to do work in the field.
Of course you were. Take it from someone who spent their entire 20s having the wind blow through their hair. Sooner or later, we all have to settle down and manage expectations. Better to do that now and get a head start on everybody else.
Fair enough.
What's your name again?
Kovacs. Numi Kovacs.
Cute. But try to knock that fantasy nonsense out of your head. We're doing serious work here. Since it's your first day, let's see what they taught you in the academy. The woman we're about to call is Lacey Mendoza. She's a production manager at our latest competitor, Rev Inc. Our top engineer, a fellow by the name of Sebastian Cartwright, was working on a top secret project when he was abducted along with his plans. We're beginning to think that Cartwright might be involved in whatever they're doing over there at Rev, and possibly against his will. There's 3 things I'm going to need you to find out. 1. Where this test facility is located. 2. What's the easiest point of entry. And 3. Whether or not they have Sebastian. I pulled all the information I could on Lacey and compiled it in this scrapbook. It's not much, but it might help you gild the lily. Any questions?
Any advice?
Get her to trust you. Pretend to be someone from her past. Someone she cares for but hasn't kept in touch with. Old classmate, former co-worker, that sort of thing. Whatever you do, don't pretend to be a loan manager. You won't make it past hello.
What's Rev Inc.?
No idea. There's nothing on the books to prove it exists. My guess is that it's just a front for one of the big boys.
Tell me more about Sebastian.
Brilliant engineer. Bit of an eccentric. Has a Jones for clean energy, whatever that is.
How do I use the scrapbook?
It's a scrapbook. You turn the pages with your hands and look through it with your eyes. Then your eyes take what they see to your brain, and your brain uses that to come up with ideas. Though maybe not in your case.
Enough talk. Let's call her up.
This is an important mission, so make it count.
Bliss and blessings unto you and yours. This is Lacey. Who's speaking?
Only the best roommate you've ever had.
Clara? You sound really different.
So do you. I actually thought you were a man when you first picked up.
Really? Well, it's probably just a bad line or something.
That's probably it.
You're not with Docilio, are you?
Who's Docilio?
Never mind. We've just had a lot of outside interference lately, and we need to be extra careful about who we speak to. So if you really are Clara, I'm going to need some proof. Why don't we start with you telling me the address of our old apartment?
42 Overlook Terrace.
Wow, it really is you! But how on earth did you get this number?
Your ex gave it to me.
He did? How did he... What did he say?
He says that he's ready to change.
Well, it's a little too late for that, isn't it? No, of course it is. I mean, I've moved on. I have a new job, a new life. I even have a new boyfriend. His name is Sebastian, and he's a brilliant inventor who loves me very much.
Looks like you found her Achilles' heel. Keep pressing down on it.
He says you showed him the light. From what I've seen, he's an entirely new man.
Really? I don't know. I have a whole new life with Sebastian now. I'm actually with someone who shares my values and wants to make the world a better place. What do you think, Clara? Should I throw that all away for someone who lied to me like that?
Forget about what happened at the altar. You two were really the perfect couple.
I'd be lying if I didn't say I missed him.
Why don't you tell me where you are, and I'll have him come meet you?
Are you absolutely sure I should be doing this?
Absolutely.
Okay, we launch in 4 weeks, so I'll break it to Sebastian after then.
Is there any way he could come visit you before then?
That might be tough. The company has had a few problems keeping personnel, so they had to initiate lockdown measures to keep some of us from leaving. The only way in is through a sewer grate at the side of the island.
Where are you exactly?
A small island 30 miles northeast of Tahiti. Sebastian says we need to keep a low profile to avoid sabotage. Don't tell him to come, though. I need to handle this in my own time.
Of course.
I have to get back to work, but thank you for reaching out like this, Clara. You really are a blessing.
Anytime, Lacey. Anytime.
That was ruthless. Never have I seen a rookie take so quickly to the kind of unconscionable duplicity this line of work calls for. Oh, you keep that up, and you're gonna make it far in this business. Take a break. You deserve it.